Hey guys, it's me, your expert dating coach, Annabella Rose, here from karmalifestyles.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for another video, and welcome to another fantastic video all about my upcoming webinar on the best ways to get a girl to chase you and how to become irresistible. Before I continue, I'd like to thank all of you guys that have signed up for the free webinar so far. The spaces were fully booked by week one. I'm absolutely blown away. But it just shows you how much love you guys have for me and for us at Karma Lifestyles, so thank you so very much. Those who've missed a spot, we have created more, so do not fear. You can sign up for the webinar before they're all filled again. Have you ever tried to impress a woman and everything you do seems to backfire? It makes you feel like breaking into the world's bank vault is probably much easier than impressing her. Well, there is your mistake. Number one, depending on the level of your interaction, women are more attracted to guys that challenge them than the guys who are trying to impress them. In today's video, we're going to look at the behavior patterns of risk takers and how it makes women attracted to them. Taking the risk will be part of my presentation during the upcoming webinar. You do not want to miss it. The modern dating scene is changing at such a fast rate, and some people are being left out on the sidelines without even knowing it. Guys that want to increase their success with women take mastering the skills of dating as a hobby. Whether you're meeting her on the dating apps or approaching her in a cafe, mastering the dating skills is still vital, no matter the format. Women want the same things, regardless of where they meet you. However, the species of men that get women on their heels are the risk takers. Risk takers are not the everyday guy that approaches us in a bar or starts looking all cute. They are the type of guys that start to look dangerous and devilishly sexy and have something about them that you simply can't pinpoint. So, how does the risk taker get women chasing after him? The art of mystery. Women know that most guys cannot stand silence when they're trying to impress them. They feel like it's this moment that they're losing her. However, risk takers are entirely different. You can't foresee them using the same gauges that we use on the everyday John Doe. They thrive in silence and switch it up so that the woman feels that she needs to talk. They're not the guys that you get home and wait for them to call. They've mastered the art of mystery, and that's what every woman wants. Dating risk takers is like waking up to a new puzzle every single day. They reveal just enough to keep you hooked. Conversations with mysterious guys are fun, and that's why we love them. You never ever know how or when he's going to twist things up. They're a breath of fresh air from all of the routine that goes on in the rest of our lives. Natural charmers. Have you ever charmed your way into the bedroom? Well, don't feel sorry if you haven't, because in this upcoming webinar, we are going to change all that. We will talk about mastering the art of charm. Our attitudes towards life and the future have a significant impact on our behaviors today. Women are attracted to risk takers because of the positivity that they possess. They live day to day and they believe that they can go and do and get anything. That gives them this platform to speak to any woman as if they've known each other for ages, because if she's gone tomorrow, they're on to the next. That makes them really comfortable and confident in talking about anything as well, including sex. Yes, gentlemen, we don't think that you're all perverts if you talk about sex in a playful and exciting way. Actually, on the contrary, the risk takers use their sense of humour to charm their way into our heads. They know which feelings provoke their charm. They possess supreme confidence. One day I was in a club with my friends and a guy came and sat beside me and ordered his drink. He looked at me straight into my eye, no word of a lie, smiled at me and then took a sip of his drink. He just sat there patiently, and when our eyes met again, he turned and faced me. He told me and said, "I think you want to be my girlfriend, and right now I'm not sure how far you've undressed me." With a huge smile on his face, that was the words that came out of his mouth. It was the most bizarre opener and showed his intention, his happiness and his confidence. Yeah, it was a big risk and it was a little bit cocky, and I may have not gone for it, but it was that timing and that charm that whisked me off my feet, and I won't tell you what happened later. Risk takers aren't afraid of rejection, so it kind of makes them immune to it. They will take a woman on a roller coaster ride of emotions and then leave when the timing is perfect. A lack of confidence makes guys overstay their welcome because they feel like they need to explain every single thing to put across their impression. Master the art of storytelling. Risk takers are not afraid to approach a woman because they always have something to say. Storytelling is one of the sneakiest ways to form an emotional bond with someone. Women are usually quite reluctant opening up to strangers. Risk takers use the art of storytelling to show their vulnerability and open up to a woman emotionally. So then he's set of emotions in mind that he wants to trigger and connect with, and the story that he tells serves that purpose. Risk takers use this technique to understand the women that they have approached. Once you've connected with that woman on an emotional level, it then becomes hard for her to let you go. That gives the risk taker a chance to pull back and let her draw in. Pushing boundaries. Can you dare say what you want to a woman you just met? Most guys will beat around the bush until the time absolutely wastes and you want them to go home when they've only just started opening up to their intentions. There are boundaries that you can push that will make a woman intrigued about you. Risk takers do push those limits that those girls would rather not do in public, but they think or fancy about it in their mind. One thing that you have to give to risk takers is their understanding of the female dating psychology. They know what women want, and they provide them with the option to chase after it. You can only successfully push her boundaries if you know how far to push them. During the webinar, I'm going to talk about the female dating psychology. What do women want in a long-term and short-term interaction? What are the signs that she's getting bored with you? How do you redeem yourself from that? These are all just some of the questions that I'm going to answer during my presentation in the upcoming webinar. Do you want to know what you'll gain from signing up to this free upcoming webinar? Well, I shall tell you. You will be able to build a personality that will help you attract women. You'll be able to understand and master dating skill that will make you irresistible to women. Learning the art of timing. Timing is everything if you want a woman to chase you. If you withdraw too early, it's a sign of lack of interest. If you withdraw too late, she's not going to come chasing after you because she will have gotten bored from you, or even worse, lose interest in you altogether. Understanding women and their dating psychology and what they expect from men. Understand the do's and the don'ts when you approach a woman for the first time. Learn sneaky little techniques to pick up women and take them home. All of these and so much more are available to you with just a click of a button. That's the one where you sign up to the webinar. I've been training men for probably longer than I'd like to admit, and I've seen the impact of low success on women to men. It doesn't only affect your love life, but also your personality. It reflects and builds people's perception of you. Guys respect a guy who can get the hottest woman because they will admire those people because they have what they want. You can struggle with other things like mortgages, gas, and so many others in life, but you shouldn't struggle to find a woman that you want, especially not when I'm here. I will hold your hand and walk you through this entire journey until you can have the woman that you want and desire. However, you can make that possible by starting to build upon yourself. The upcoming webinar is one of the best ways to get a girl to chase you and to become irresistible, and it will provide you a platform to understand the entire dating game. Are you tired of sitting on the sidelines to see beautiful women go by? And do you want those women to chase you? Well, take action right here, right now, and sign up for the webinar. The spaces are limited and they are moving fast. After the webinar, at the end, I also do a live Q&A chat session where you can talk to me one-on-one. So make sure you have all your questions lined up. Well, that is it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope I see you at the webinar. Bye, guys.